What's going on, guys? Select here, bringing you episode 2 of the Monster Energy Supercross 3 career mode. If you watched the first episode, then you know it was a bit of a disappointment. I could not, for the life of me, run a smooth lap with the AI, so we ended up not qualifying for the main event. So we have no points at the moment, which is okay. Not expecting to be a title contender in the first season, but, you know, would at least like to make main events. Yeah, it's kind of important. But yeah, I mean, other than that, not much has changed. Still got the same gear. Still on the discount tire KTM. Chase Sexton is your points leader, so that's good to see. Chase Sexton won the opening round. We are in Arlington for round 2 of the 250 East season. I still have a lot of work to do in terms of just kind of getting better at the game. But other than that, not too much going on, so we're just going to see if I can pull a hot lap here, and then we'll get to you when qualifying is over. Alright, as you can see, got the fastest qualifying lap. Big surprise. I did not expect that. Qualified your points leader right now in Chase Sexton. And title favorite Austin Faulkner. That was a very good qualifying session for me. Really only that one lap. Every other lap I just... we will move on to the heat. Number 2, as we qualified first. Hopefully we have a better outing than the last heat that we had. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but could have been way better. Let's see, we're gonna pick this one. Not that great of a start, but we'll take it. Again, you can really jump the gate as the user compared to the AI. Ooh. Alright, this is a big cluster of guys behind me. Hope I can keep them at bay. We got a 6-minute heat. Let's hope we can get to the main event this time. Oh no. Did I do it again? I may have flubbed it again. Oh boy, here we go. Hopefully we can hold on. We got Brandon Hartraft. Hartraft. He's been having a really good 2020 so far, but this is It's based off the 2019 season, and I don't remember what team he rode for. I know he rode a Yamaha, I just don't know what team exactly. Curious to see how he does here. Of course, he moved over to the Troy Lee Designs KTM crew. Is riding the West Series to the East, like this is. So, goes Kyle Peters. Has the lead at the moment. Oh, I jumped a little off track. Saved it. Alright, thank God. Last time I've done that, or I feel like every time I do that, I just hit straight into a tough block and fall right off the bike and really end any chances I had of whatever position I was in. I almost had a tough block there. That would have been disastrous. We'll take the lead for now. We got 4 minutes plus a lap in this. Oh, Hartraft straight over the handlebars. Me and Kyle Peters battling it out for first right now. I don't normally take this inside lane and that's why, because you can't really seem to turn. I don't know what it is, but I can't turn on that inside lane. I'm very lucky I didn't just get taken off the track or reset, because that would have killed all my momentum. Oh, and there I go. Yep. Do it again. So something I've noticed with these harder difficulties isn't that these guys are faster in a sense. Like, I've definitely had the fastest lap. I think I had the fastest lap in the Heat and the LCQ, and it wasn't even close. They are just way more consistent than I am. So I just got to get better at staying on the track. Qualifying is shown. I don't know how I just saved that, but I did. And I don't know how I just saved hitting off a Bailey right there. Still in 8th, so we have a transfer spot at the moment. I go inside again. Terrible idea. Again, I don't like that inside because you just can't seem to get a rut to pull you. So you just kind of are like, it's almost like you're tight in like a NASCAR in a sense where you just can't turn in. You're just slowly going up the track. And in that case, you're just slowly drifting right until you really just fall right off the track. So I kind of muscled my way through Mitchell Folk as we can get to 4th. So I have a little bit of a cushion right now. Did not hit that at all how I like to hit that, but that's alright. Again, 8th and 9th are breathing down my neck. I don't know where 10th is on the track. Is he close? No. Alright, so we have a buffer right now to the not being, not making it to the main, so that's good. Kind of don't have to worry too much. I don't really care where I finish in the heats as long as I can get to the main. I think that's an achievement in of itself, considering just how poor the first episode went. Which, if you didn't watch that, I would advise, if you're this far in, I mean, at this point, you probably should just finish the episode, but if you didn't, definitely go back and watch that. I talked about a couple things. I talked about the Supercross season. These 2 episodes themselves I recorded a little bit ahead of time, just because I'm eager to kind of record and play and get better at the game. The AI in this game are definitely a little more racy, if that kind of makes sense. They will definitely race you and put some moves on you. They are a little bullyish. It's not terrible to, like, if you hit them, like, they don't go anywhere. Like, you could definitely move them out of the way, so they're not going to kill you, but they will definitely move you if you're in their way. That's something I've felt a couple times. If you are in their way, or you cross-jump them, they don't care. You're getting knocked out. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, you cannot hit tough blocks in this game. That's another thing I've noticed compared to the older games. Hit a tough block, and basically, that's it. Just chalk all the momentum you had. It's now gone, and you now are neutral sitting on the track. We're on the final lap. We got Joshua Cartwright behind me. And he's not too close. And again, I do that again where I just don't turn. I don't know why I do that, but I just do. Alright, don't mess it up now. Come on. Oh my god. Alright. Come on. It's another thing I don't like with this game. Sometimes you just kind of go and it just kills you. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I didn't even hit that. I didn't hit the gas that hard, but it still decided that no, you're gonna just. You're just going to roost it right up in the top. All right, Covington, I'm cutting you off. And thankfully, I did not completely throw that away. That was a little sketch. I think my goal is just kind of finish top 15 in points. I'm not fast enough. I could just tell based on the fact that I was I couldn't gain on anyone in front of me. And I was in 8th place there. My goal is like a top 15 in points. If I can get top 15 in points, I think that's pretty successful for a season. And you know, maybe after that we'll potentially move on to a bigger team, but we'll cross the bridge when we get there as we get to the start of the main event. Yeah, like you can really jump these starts as a user. I don't know that I like that, but you could definitely do it. So that's good. I don't have to deal with the pack to start the race. But I will have to deal with them at some point because I can't seem to stay on the bike long enough to keep a lead. So we get a 15-minute main event. It's a decent opening lap for myself. If there are points during the race where I am definitely concentrating and I'm just not talking, I'm just not going to include that. I feel like that's I mean, I don't think anyone wants to sit here and listen to me like barely breathe while I try to race the AI and potentially get a win or whatever it is that may happen. But if it is exciting and if I'm just not speaking and it's a battle, then I will definitely include it. But if it's just like a spot where I am out front like I am now and no one's near me, I will probably make the main event a little shorter. I've learned that I can't seem to ride perfectly for more than like 2 laps. Like that. There you go. And again, I don't really know what I did wrong there. Like, I didn't wheelie it on purpose on the landing. There I go. Oh, and again, yeah, you see, you can't turn. Like, if you land, you have to just ride it out. That's what I've learned. You can't try and force it. If you force it, you do exactly what I just did. You go right over the berm. Which I like. You know, it forces you to be consistent. You can't make mistakes, or else you are going to immediately fall off the bike, kill all your momentum. Oh, there you go again. Yeah, see, I can't. Yep. There you go. It's if you just gotta ride it out. Like, even if you want to try to make the corner, don't fight it. Like, it's inevitable. Just hit the corner the way the bike is going into it, and then you'll have to deal with it later. So we're down to up to 12th now. So another thing about this game that's pretty interesting is the fact that the AI are very much bunched up. Like, there's no separation outside of, like, maybe the leader. I think I talked about this in the first practice of the first video, or the qualifying session. They bunch up, and they don't seem to get away from each other. It must be, like, the fact that they just make a bunch of mistakes, and so they eventually just always continuously get back in each other's way, or whatever it is. But, yeah, they do not pull away from each other. There's no separation. There's no, like, okay, well, that's the obvious, like, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the race. It's like a back and forth, constantly switching tops, like 3 through like 15. It's like just constantly switching, and even then, like, it goes all the way back to like 19. And I can't take that inside line. I know the AI can, and it's probably faster, but every time I hit it, I just go off the track. So I don't even want to chance it and go off the track there. I guess the only other good thing about riding with the AI, outside of not being fast, like, you can't really go too fast because they're kind of in your way. They are like bumpers on a bowling alley. You can definitely use them. If you're someone who's not good at this game, like myself, you could definitely use AI. Or, like that, Mitchell Oldenburg can just use you as a fucking brake, which is awesome. Thank you. We break back into the top 10. Oh, I just used short as a brake. That was terrible. And then it doesn't... I don't know what that was. It just didn't turn. Like, it didn't turn left at all. And again, it does the same thing, where it just hooks right, and then it gets on a wheelie, and I don't understand. Like, I legitimately am going, I'm not gassing it, nothing. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Someone in the comments tell me, please. Like, am I just that bad? That's probably it. I'm just terrible. It's just bad at the game. Was 9th, threw it all away, and that's the other thing, again, because they bunch up so much, you crash, you're falling 18 positions in a corner. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's kind of realistic in a way. Like, when you crash in real life, like, you obviously are off the bike, especially if you're don't have the engine stalls, right? Like, that's a good couple positions there. But, like, in this, there is none. Like, you immediately get back on the bike. So I shouldn't, like, if I get immediately back in the bike, there should be no way I lose more than, like, 3 positions. But they just bunch up. I don't know why. And oh my god, I just don't turn. Like, it. Alright, well, it's gonna be a dud finish for me. Why? Come on, man. Like, am I really that bad at this game? I don't know, man. I'm literally going straight in the sticks, and it just... I don't know, man. I must be doing something wrong. You obviously can't, like, move your bike at all in this game. Just let the bike do what it wants to do. Don't use the analog sticks. That's what it's basically telling me. Like, I'm turning, man. I didn't let go of the analog stick or nothing. Like, final lap of the race here. Well, if I've done what I've thought about doing ever since said I was going to focus up and try to catch up, you're going to see probably like a good little clip highlights of me being frustrated. I am a little bit annoyed. I can't seem to get a rhythm in this game. I think that's my biggest thing that I just don't have down yet. Hopefully I can get that down as we move through the career mode, but for now you're going to have to see me struggle because I can't get a rhythm down. But I have put in a decent end of this race, so that's saying something. At least I'm getting a tiny bit more consistent. I am much better not around AI. That's what I've noticed. Maybe I just get, like, antsy in terms of, like, them hitting me or whatever it is, but I seem to make my worst mistakes around AI, and I think because I can hit off of them too, it's a recipe for chaos. But first main event of the season, you're going to come home and finish 22nd, so that's a point to my name. See how it goes. Austin Faulkner takes the win. Lorenzo Lucirio, and then Kyle Peters, Chase Sexton, Chase Marquis, Avalos, Jordan Bailey, Thomas Covington, and a good finish. But other than that, that's been it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.